Hey folks, John Ferguson Smart here. I had a question on my YouTube channel recently. How does BDD fit into the test pyramid? Test pyramid being that pyramid-shaped structure, or triangle really, where you have end-to-end tests at the top, integration or system tests in the middle, and unit tests down the bottom. The idea being that the unit tests run very quickly, so you want lots of them. The end-to-end tests run slowly, so you want very few of them. Or sometimes we say UI tests up the top. Now, where does BDD fit in? Well, asking that question implies that there's something that you might call a BDD test. Now, the first rule of BDD tests is that there is no such thing as a BDD test. BDD scenario is a way of expressing an acceptance criteria or an example of business process, an example of a business rule in a business readable way that you agree on with your customer or your stakeholder. You have conversations, you talk through examples and business rules. You come up with these key rules, some of which you might decide to automate. Now, those rules, you might have a rule which is talking about a customer adding something to the shopping cart and seeing the sales tax, for example. You might have another rule which talks about checking out and getting the right postage options. We're talking about business rules here. Sometimes you might have a scenario, a high-level scenario, where Joe the shopper is able to purchase an item and check it out. But generally speaking, that full flow, what we call journey scenarios, are relatively rare. We don't have that many of them. We mostly focus on business rules. Now, the business rules, are they at the top of the pyramid in your UI, your end-to-end scenarios? Are they the unit tests? Are they the integration tests? Could be any of them. A business rule is a business rule. You test it at what I like to call the lowest responsible level of testing. Where is the lowest point in the application, the most concise point in the application, where you can demonstrate that that business rule works? It could be a unit test, it could be an integration test, it might be a UI test. But hopefully you'll have fewer UI tests and more of these lower level ones. But generally speaking, the idea of a BDD scenario is that it's business facing and it's something that you agree with the business initially before you start work. It's not something that's related to any particular level in the testing hierarchy, so to speak. So hopefully that clears things up a little bit. Thanks for listening, folks.